keep it to the left. She wanna throw it back to keep it to the left. You wanna, yeah, keep it to the left. Yeah, keep it to the left. She wanna throw it back and love it, keep it well. She wanna.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please subscribe somewhere on the screen and make sure you hit the bell so you're notified of all my new uploads. Again, trying to be more consistent. We'll see when this gets uploaded. I'm finally here to talk about how I grew my natural hair. Very highly requested video for a very long time. So today I have 7 tips for you all on how I grew my natural hair and how you can grow yours too while we're stuck at home. Y'all ain't got nothing to do but grow your hair. No edges snatched, no none of that. Just growth. Y'all have plenty of time. The government is not letting us out. I don't think anytime soon, maybe, but we'll see. So let's get started. Tip number 1, find products that work for you. Because so many, not just YouTubers, but on YouTube and on Pinterest, you'll see all these little posts that are like, the key to natural hair, or the key to defined curls. And I know damn well that should only work for like 3C hair. You know, you gotta find what works for your hair type. So it's gonna be a 2-in-1 tip. Know your hair type, find your hair type. I'm gonna insert a little hair type chart somewhere on the screen here, and find products that work for you. Now, this is gonna take probably a while. Hopefully it doesn't for you. Hopefully you immediately find things that work for you. But I know for me, I have so much money wasted. Oh my God. I have so many products under my sink I cannot use because they don't work for me. I'd say a good place for any natural to start, if they've never had natural hair before, if they've always been relaxed, I'd start with Shea Moisture or Cantu, because those tend to work on, I haven't heard complaints from really any hair type on either of those brands. Cantu now, I know a lot of people talk about there's alcohol in it, even though it still works for a lot of naturals, but those are 2 cheap-ish, semi-cheap options to start with. Personally, I really like Cream of Nature's Argan Oil line. I know the Jamaican Black Castor Oil line from Shea Moisture, a lot of people use that, like a lot of different hair types use that. Do a little research, watch YouTube videos, go into stores, just pick up things, and yeah. Most important thing, number 2, detangle your hair. Please, this should be number 1. This should really be number 1. I cannot stand people, oh my God, my hair hasn't grown in so many years, and but they comb their hair out once a month. No. That's not what we do around here. It's not what we do around here. Look, sis, I have type 4 hair too. My hair is probably around 4A in the very front, very back, 4B for the majority, and 4C in the crown. But when I first big chopped, my hair was mostly 4C. So I know, trust me, I know the struggle. I know how it feels to not want to comb out your hair because it's so damn thick, but you have to do it, sis. Because how do you expect it to grow? You know, the new hair comes from the root, right? How do you expect it to grow if all of the rest of your hair is super tangled? It's not gonna come out properly. Like, it all has to be combed out properly for it to come out. Now, you have different options as far as detangling goes. You can use a wide tooth comb, tangle teaser, lemon brush. Forgot what that one brush is called. We're gonna put it right here on the screen. Find what brush or comb works for you, and please detangle your hair. Like, every wash day needs to be detangled. So, tip number 3, protective style. I know y'all probably tired of hearing this. Every time somebody asks me, how do you grow your mouth? How do you grow protective style? I know y'all tired of hearing my voice. I know. But look, listen. It is that serious. This right here, protective style. Just posted a video on it. It was my last video. Perfect protective style, nice little braid out, quarantine braids, whatever. There's so many different protective styles, bro. Just search on YouTube protective style. You will find so many different ones. Now, what is a protective style? A true protective style. A true protective style is something that keeps your hair out of the way and keeps your hair moisturized for long periods of time. And typically, a true protective style should protect your ends. That's the most important part of your hair, your ends. Your ends, the oldest part of your hair. Real protective styles should protect your ends. They shouldn't be highly manipulated. So is this a real protective style? My ends are technically out, but they're not being manipulated. I'm not touching them, I'm not combing them, you know. all that. They're just there. They're just there. So protective styles also should not be tight. I feel like a lot of people don't say this enough. True protective styles, you know, they shouldn't be super tight because then they're not protective. You can't be having super tight styles all the time because that'll pull out your hair and you might get alopecia. Like I have alopecia. I'm not sure if it's that active anymore because I don't really have any spots. But yeah, traction alopecia is a very real thing. You should not be having super tight styles. So for instance, box braids are protective style, but they're not protective if they're super tight. Like you can't, like your hair hurts so bad. Girl, it's not protective. It's protective because with the added hair extensions, your natural hair is on the inside of the braid. These ends are tucked in inside the braid. So it is protective because your natural hair is covered up. That's a protective style. Tip number 4, deep condition. Now, a lot of natural hair YouTubers will tell you to deep condition every week. I don't do that. Because think about it, if you don't wash your hair every week, why would you deep condition every week? And depending on the style, that's too much time. That's extra, you know. Personally, I have not deep conditioned that often. I do it often, but not twice a week type stuff. Like deep condition whenever you feel like your hair needs it. Because sometimes I'll just do my regular shampoo and condition and my hair is perfectly moisturized. In that case, fine, you're all good. But what I personally did to grow my natural hair, when I do deep condition, I do it for long periods of time. If you don't have an actual deep conditioner, using your regular conditioner, if it's moisturizing enough, is honestly fine. I like Aussie Moist. Right now I'm using the Eden Body Works, I believe. And I'll detangle my hair, add the deep conditioner, and I'll twist my hair up, and then I'll put a little plastic bag on it, the grocery bag, you already know what's up, black people, you already know what's up. Who has the little heating caps? The little, you know, shower cap? No, just use a grocery bag, they're already there. Tip number 5, how to grow your natural hair. Oil your scalp. So, quick little product placement. So I'd like to announce that I'm currently selling my own hair growth oil that I've personally been using for 3 years now. My ingredients are also 100% organic, 100% natural, and pure. So you can look in the description. You can DM me on any of those social media platforms I have listed below, or just email me to place your order. I'm currently selling a 4-ounce bottle for $10, plus about a few dollars in shipping. Also, because of the you know what that rhymes with Verona, shipping may or may not be delayed, but we can discuss all those details on whatever platform you choose to message me on. So if you would like to support your local Black-owned business, feel free to buy it. Make sure you're using a high-quality oil like mine. So you don't have to do it that often. Once a week should be fine. So whenever your wash day is, I used to seal my hair, seal my wash and goes with oil, and make sure you massage it in there. Because when you massage your scalp, the blood flow is circulating, and blood flow, that's gonna stimulate hair growth. When you're doing protective styles, perfect time to oil your scalp more consistently. So I've been oiling my scalp every day just because I can. You don't need to do every day though, it's a bit extreme. You can do every other day, twice a week, you know, whatever your personal hair can handle, you know, because it is, you know, it can be really greasy. Just make sure you're massaging it too. Don't just let it sit there. Or if you're wearing wigs as well, if you're wearing wigs and you have cornrows underneath, oil your scalp every day or every few days or so. Step number 6, how to grow your natural hair. Girl, boy, person, human. Let it breathe, please. Let your hair breathe. I know them edges hurt. Girl, I know them edges hurt. Y'all be slicking y'all edges down every day. Give it a break. Give it a break. Give it a break. Give it a break. My edges honestly are never slicked down unless I have a slick back ponytail. Like that is it. Do not do so many slick hairstyles. Like it's not good for you. So if you have your hair in a slick ponytail for a week, or slick bun, slick puff, slick anything, the next week, leave it out. Do a high puff, but do not, you know, don't have it tight. I'll do a high puff in between styles a lot of the time. Or while I'm doing a wash and go, I'll just put it up and out of the way. And I'll have it wrapped around like twice. I'm not gonna have it super tight or sleek, just gonna put it up and out of the way. Really important to leave your hair alone, because those tight styles will slowly pull out your hair and you won't even notice. You have random little spots in the back and you're like, damn, I'm missing all my hair. You'd be like, damn, you wake up like, damn, I'm bald headed. Do not do box braids back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Give it a break, give it a rest. Because I know your hair is tired. I know your hair is tired, sis. I know it's tired. So final tip number 7, know your hair porosity. A lot of people don't know their hair porosity. I didn't even know my hair porosity for a while. There's plenty of videos on how I'm gonna try to explain hair porosity the best way I can. You can have normal porosity, you can have high porosity, and low porosity. So the thing about porosity basically means, I'm not an expert at any of this is just what I've found out from YouTube videos, but hair porosity basically is your hair's ability to absorb moisture. So low porosity, it means the pores in your individual hair strand are closed. So your hair's pores are very small, meaning it is harder for moisture like water or any other hair products to get in, but it's also harder for moisture to leave. High porosity hair, the pores are large on the hair strands. So it's easy for moisture to enter the hair. So it's easy for your hair to absorb water and products, but it is also easy for the hair to leave. So you might find your hair dry a lot because yes, it's moisturized, but boom, it dries 10 minutes later. Normal porosity, best of both worlds, it's right in the middle. Your hair can absorb moisture, but it also keeps the moisture in, which is the best place to be. I personally have low porosity hair, so my hair is very dry because it's hard to get it moisturized. And a way to tell, I just found this out recently, a way to tell if your hair porosity is high or low is if in the shower, if you've noticed, you sit your head under the shower, and you let the water run down your hair, and it literally just like drips off your hair. It's like my hair's still dry. Like water, do you guys ever experience that? The water's pouring, and your hair's not absorbing, your hair's not wet, it's just the water's dripping right off your hair. You're low porosity then. And high porosity, if you have really big hair and your hair is flat, as soon as you wet it, it's low porosity because your hair is absorbing the water. Low porosity hair doesn't get flatter underneath water. It gets bigger actually because I forgot the explanation behind it, but our hair doesn't absorb the water, so it just keeps expanding and expands. But knowing your hair's porosity will determine how you moisturize it and what products you use. I know Shea Moisture has lines for high and low porosity hair. A lot of brands do. The shampoo I personally use, the Shea Moisture's low porosity, no protein shampoo. And also with low porosity hair, protein is not that good for us. Not that it's bad necessarily, it's just our hair can't take protein as well as high porosity hair. So there's plenty of hair porosity tests you can do. To figure it out. And yeah, that is all for this video. I really hope this is helpful. A lot of people have been asking me how I grew my natural hair from this to this in a matter of 3 years, and it's because of following all these tips. Don't think I'm leaving anything else out. That's really all I did. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video, of course, and hit the bell so you are notified of all of my uploads.